Okay, so now my teacher has marked my assignment and has sent me some feedback. So, how do I find that then as a student? So, again, there may be some activity that tells me something's been returned. You will definitely find it in the team or within the assignment. So, if I go to the team, click the assignments tab on the top, you can see here I have an assignment that has been sent back because it needs revision. Okay, sometimes your assignments may appear under this completed tab, so you may have to look to see whether there's anything needs to be done. So if I open this, I can see here it looks exactly the same as it did when I first read it, but there are a couple of minor changes. Now, because my teacher set this up with points, I can see I've got 33 points. That means probably the task isn't finished because we would expect it to be at 100, but it isn't. So let's have a look at the rubric. Now this bit's been highlighted because the tasks are incomplete. Now it did ask for 6 and I only sent 1. So I would expect for there to be, somebody asking for the rest of them. So I'm not excellent because I've not completed the full set, and I'm not developing because, I haven't handed it in really, have I? But I've got a little bit of feedback here. Sometimes you'll find there is feedback on these rubrics. So you need to check there. Sometimes your teachers will put feedback on the rubric. Some teachers don't use rubrics at all, but you need to look. Feedback, please add the rest of the clips. And it's blue now because, they're not all there. I've also got some feedback here on the top of the actual assignment page. The video is good, but there should be 6 of them. So clearly I need to do the rest. And at the top I can see here it has been returned to me for revision because I haven't done it. And the button now turns into an hand in again button. So the expectation is that I will basically add the rest and then hand it in one more time. Your teacher can see exactly how many times you've handed this in and they've returned it to you and you've returned it to them. The system keeps a record of the history of handings. So really you want to aim to get these assignments correct the first or second times, because most of the exam boards won't allow you just to keep handing in and handing in and handing in and getting it back, numerous and unlimited times. They just don't allow that to happen. There are restrictions on that. Okay, so you need to make sure you read the instructions properly. You read any feedback that you've been given. You may also need to check if there is a document like a Word document or a PowerPoint attached. There may also be some feedback left for you in the form of comments on the actual document. So you need to check in those different places. But after a while, you'll get used to the way your teacher works and it will all become fairly straightforward.